I'm Seb Hembest with Bloomberg New Energy Finance. I'm here in Paris, COP21, at the Climate Summit for Local Leaders. And joining me is Dasgupta from the World Resources Institute, the head of cities. Ani, the Compact of Mayors is being announced as we speak. Mike Bloomberg is doing his thing. Tell us what it is, why it's so important.
I think as we speak, Mike is actually announcing this. I think Compact of Mayors is one of the most exciting things in cities that's happening. Compact of Mayors is a coalition of mayors that came together a year back to make a commitment to climate action. So the defining thing is actually mayors stepping up, promising, committing to make climate action, but that's not enough. They're making it measurable, and that's the key part. That's where we have worked with the Compact of Mayors, making the commitment measurable to where they are today, where they will be, and finally taking actions on the commitments they're making. So it's a cycle of commitment, measurement, and action, and it continues so that we can have a better climate, more progressive, more ambitious climate action. The beauty of this, I think, is the transparency part of it. That they are committing to not only measure, but show what they're doing, inspiring other leaders to be part of it. And you know, when we started a year back, this process, we didn't think today, I think when it was actually announced, there'll be more than 400 cities that have signed up to this. And together, we did a study on behalf of with our partners, the Compact Mayor, just measuring, what does it mean? So at that time, we started doing the study in November, where the 360 cities have had signed up, and we just added up what their commitment would mean. And these 360 cities adds up to about 320 million people. It's about 2 gigatons of CO2 they produce every year. When they sign up the compact, about 0.5 gigaton, 1/4 of it will be committing to reduce. So this is a very significant action committed by major cities of the world.
And is it something that can scale up? I mean, we're talking about a set of actions at a city level, maybe beyond that at a provincial or a state level. Can that level of activity, not at the national level but lower, can that scale up to something really significant that can move the needle at the national level for some of these countries?
Absolutely, the scale up is the issue. And already when you see that 400 cities have signed up, we're already seeing the scale up. We are working together to figure, because the capacity is the issue, right? How cities actually do this action over and over again. There are 2,000 cities. So we are actually working together to put together a training module so that people can learn about it. There's an infographic that's available. So you want to make this information available, how to do the capacity available, and make it a little competitive so that the data is available, the cities are taking action. And the whole goal is that the national government will see this ambition that is coming from city that will inspire them to be more ambitious. Cities, just to point out, produce about 75% of greenhouse gases today. So if cities take concrete action, there's a significant step we are taking to the global climate challenge.
And is that scale up, how much is it about politics as opposed to action? The actions that we might see at a local level, inspiring political action at a global level. In the US, there's a lot of stalemate at a national level. Is this going to help? I mean, is it going to move the needle politically as well as in terms of the actual programs that we might see at a national level?
Look, we all say, climate action is politics, right? There are 400 mayors in there as we speak. They are politicians. They are elected mayors. They are committing to take this action. There are United States mayors in there as we speak. So, of course, it's a political action, but we see ambition from political leaders who care about it and want to make change and making concrete commitments to go forward. So it's not divorced from politics, but elected mayors are making this commitment, so this should inspire us to overcome whatever political action we think is in case in different countries.
Ani Dasgupta, I think we are out of time. Thanks so much for joining us. It's been great.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.